Anyway, check this out. Yeah. Lucid Spark is the virtual whiteboard you need.
We're getting it going, Bigfoot World. Waiting on YouTube, as always. On YouTube, as always. What's going on, Bigfoot World? First things first, guys. I need a thumbs up. Let me know if you guys can hear me, see me, everything good. We'll get it going. Hopefully everybody's getting their notifications this week. I know it's about time. But what's going on, guys? We here. Let's get it started. I'm here, John Lee. What's going on, guys? Thanks for the thumbs up. I don't know where to start, guys. It's been a crazy week. It's been a long week, and it's just starting. It's just starting. Yeah, we're good, Jen. Thanks for hanging out with us, Jill. Everybody's here, coming in. You guys must be getting the notifications. That's what's up. I see you, Link. I'm just giving everybody a minute to get caught up. We went from 40 to 60 real quick. I definitely did, Faye. I definitely did. I already lost my notes. I got my notes. We're all right. I've been trying to get situated here. Everything's a mess. Trying to multitask. I didn't even get my lights right yet. I see you, Kathy. Everything's good, John. Everything's good, man. So far, I'm already packed up, ready for the next trip out, guys. It's gonna be a crazy trip up there. It's supposed to snow tonight, so hopefully I'll be able to get up there and find some tracks. Going on, Jack. Mr. Willis is in the house. Thanks for joining us. Annette, crazy Annette's in the house. Right, Lee? That's what I was thinking. About time she showed up. We've been on here half hour already. She's just now getting on here. That new place. We're gonna start talking about that new place. That new place kind of blew my mind. I know a lot of you guys seen that one standing out in the open on the second video. Bigfoot had me trapped. He was standing there just looking at me, watching me, and he wasn't little. I was trying to make the thumbnail at the beginning of this video, but it just wouldn't let me. No matter what I did, it would not let me. But you guys can definitely check it out. It was on the second video. Bigfoot had me trapped. The timestamp was 12:19. Check out 12:19. He's standing right there, like 20 feet from me. Right when it was rock on rock, that was crazy. It just blew my mind. I knew that I had to cross it, go back up over that mountain, and that's just right where I knew that's right where he was. Well, one of them. I knew that one of them was there. That I was surrounded the whole way around. I know you definitely did see him, Lee. I got a good picture of him. I was going to post him on here in the beginning, but then it wouldn't let me. So then I had to post a picture of myself, and then they put that up sideways. So go figure. But I'll try to show you guys the picture. For the most part, you guys are definitely going to have to go back and check that out. Man, I got some pictures I can't even show you. I got to make sure it don't switch to another picture because I'll lose my channel. But check this picture out, guys. That's him standing out in the open, staying there watching me. I know a lot of you guys seen it already, But he stepped out from that tree after cracking them rocks and just watched me. And I mean, I froze. I was shook. I was so shook from the sounds, from the noises around me. Every time I would step, it would start cracking branches behind me. It was scary. It was definitely scary. I seen your comment, Deanna. You're the one that I want. You're the comment I seen, and I went back and checked it out, and it's like, wow. The timestamp was 12:19. The timestamp's even in the comments. Deanna Mooney posted the timestamp in the comments. But it is a good video, man. That video blew my mind. There's footprints all through that place, all through that area. The imprints, it's just crazy. It looked like there was some brush laying down along there, and it looked like there was a long one just laying beside the brush out in the open. That place is just nuts. It's amazing. But before I even get into talking about that, I'm ready for this next trip. Now there's supposed to be snow coming. It's raining right now. It's supposed to switch over to snow and all that. So I'll be able to get up in there and find some tracks. And now my plan with the cave is the drone. Now up in that mountain, I can never get signal with the 360 camera. But with that drone, what I did was, I'll just show you. Instead of tell you guys about it, I'll just show you. But what I did was, man, guys, I've been working on this thing for since I left that place. But let me fix this. What I did was I took my Action 4K action cam, my GoPro, and I mounted it up to this drone. And I'm going to fly it up over and down in where you guys can see. Now, I don't know if it's going to be too much weight, but I got pretty much a light flashlight. It's one of them aluminum made. I'm going to strap a flashlight in there too. When I take it in, it'll have some kind of light going in. But I'm going to take him in there and see what it'll do up in there. I don't really need the signal with this GoPro. All I got to do is hit the record button and send having an avalanche. But all I really got to do is hit the record button and send it on in there. You got the same drone. It's a pretty good drone. It's a pretty good drone. So that's my plan for that cave. Guys, for that cave blew my mind. Now, I seen the one comment where it said, what would it say? Bigfoot's not gonna fit in there. What you didn't see, that the camera, the footage does no justice. You got to be there. That cave is massive. It's actually so massive the crack looks small. Now, these two rocks, the two rocks in the entrance of that cave, was placed there. They wasn't just put there. I mean, they wasn't there. Somebody put them there. The top rock on top, it still got the mud on the back of it. If you go back and look at that video, you can see the like 2 inches of mud caked up on the back of that rock to where it was on the ground, bedded into the ground. So that rock was placed up there. And not to mention the Blair Witch Project shit going on up there. That shit's nuts. I mean, it blew my mind. Have I got the practice in? Yeah, I've been flying it around, like around the house. Every time I took it out, I've been flying it, but I can't get the signal up the mountain with the 360 cam that it came with. I've only been live for 15 minutes. I'm already losing my voice. That don't make no sense. Oh, yeah, I see what you guys are doing. Frog man in the net. But anyways, guys, we'll get into it. We'll get into these videos. Please try to cast the print. See, down in that area, it'd be easy to get a print, but let me get into this. All right, I went to Betty Knox. Now, I don't know if a lot of you guys looked up that story of Betty Knox and what happened to her. She was never found in that area at all. I mean, it's a mysterious story. It's just throughout the years, man, that place got a lot of history. It's got a lot of dark things going on down in there. And if you look it up, the area, you will see how much dark past that it has. And from the jump of me even going down in there, I was on there just because of that. The Betty Knox happened in 1842. That's a long time ago. But I guess well, you just have to look up the story on that. I'm not going to sit here and give you a whole rundown on it. But I parked up there and I walked up over the mountaintop, down over that side of that mountain. Figures. it figures. But I walked down over the side of that mountain and I sat there for a while. I didn't even turn on no cameras or none of that. I just wanted to like get the lay of the land, get the feel of the land, and see what's going on with it. You know what I mean? So I walked down in there and I just set up. I found a nice tree and I sat down there and just sat there and listened for a while, like 45 minutes, maybe an hour. I just sat there and listened and watched everything that was going on around me. And for the most part, in the beginning, it was quiet. But I kept hearing, like, on my right, I kept hearing a noise come in, and down below me, coming up the mountain, I heard something creeping up. So I was paying attention to both sides while I was sitting on this tree, just watching, right? And just getting my mind right. I was just hanging out, you know what I mean? Trying to become one with nature, pretty much. And this gigantic buck, he's the one I was hearing below me. He was walking up right at me, and he kept like putting his head down to the ground. Then he would stop, put his head up, and look right at me, and like he would take a couple more steps up. He got maybe 50 yards away from me, and he finally caught wind, and he must have seen me where I was setting up on that tree, because he snorted at me and he was gone. He was out of there. So the thing that was coming up on my right, it kept coming. It didn't. I don't know if maybe it heard that thing coming in and that's what spooked it off, or it smelled it and it took off. But the way that terrain was with all them rocks, that deer was just battling through that shit. He didn't stop. How am I going to use? How am I going to see where I'm flying? It's never going to leave my sight. I'm going to take it up in there. It'll never leave my sight. But that is a good question. Oh, there's caves in there. It's blocked up too. That's what that place blew my mind. When I seen it, I knew exactly what it was, especially with that symbol up there, and it's weaved up into the rocks to where it's never going to come down. Somebody said a bat did that. A bat was dropping twigs down and it landed up in. Now that's not what happened. That was structured, weaved together, and it was taped in, and like it's in there, man. It was weaved into the rocks to where it's not coming down. There's no wind gonna blow that out of there. I'll film it with the drone a little bit better up there once I get up. I'm going back in the morning once the snow gets done. It's supposed to snow tonight, and then I'll be up there. Nah, Rich, they can have it. If they snatch that up, they can have it. I'm out of there. I'm running. Did you see that flash? It's a pentagram. I don't know what it is, but it's hanging up there. He said, "Don't run." But I can't wait to get back in there, man. They're in there. They're heavy in there. There's not just a couple. It's like, that's what I call it, a Bigfoot project. That place is just nuts. And I knew there was a reason why they're stocking that creek down below, down bottom. That every year for as long as I can remember, they stock that. It's for like fly fishing, but it's fish and release. You can't keep nothing out of there. Don't run, they won't hurt you. If they wanted to, they had me. I mean, I was stuck. They was surrounding me. I was in there. There was nothing I could do but just hope for the best and keep walking. That's why I pretty much said stop and was talking to him. He was 20 feet from me on the other side of that rock, tapping rock on rock. Then he would go rock on wood. He was going back and forth. Somebody said that was a woodpecker. You might want to go back and listen to that shit again because it got intense. The sounds, it was intense. I would stop when I got up into the cave. If you notice, I look to the left. You can hear him cracking right up toward me, like he's coming out around to see what the hell I'm doing in there. You can hear him walking right up on me. That's what freaks me out. That whole experience freaked me out. Thanks, Bree. It definitely was a crazy trip. But coming out of there, that I had to cross him. I knew I had to cross him. The one that was clacking the rocks and making all the noise, I definitely knew that I had to cross his ass. And once I got up there, it just got louder. He got louder, and he wasn't moving. They usually push away from me, but he wasn't. He's, as you guys seen, he pretty much stood there in the open and watched me pass. He let me pass. He definitely didn't have to let me pass because he was to my right and I got up to maybe 10 feet from him, 15 feet, and he could have had me if he wanted me. And who knows how many more there was as close as he was, because there was more around me. I don't know how many was there, but there was a good bit. Nah, definitely didn't, Patricia. That shit's it costs too much for that. They got to get their own shit on that one. A pentagram. Hey, man. It definitely did look like it. I looked at that a few times on the video, and that structure up there, it reminds me of Blair Witch, some shit Blair Witch Project would do. But we know who put it there. Did you see how deep that footprint was that jumped out of that cave? I mean, that footprint alone right there tells you what's in there. Not alone the big pile of brush that's laying at the bottom of it that they're carrying up to make a nest. They're using that for bedding up there. I'm going back in the morning. I will have that up there on film. If they let me, I'll put it that way. If they let me in there, because it got intense. I'm definitely going to do the same thing I did the last time, go in the same way and just see what happens. Whatever happens, I'm going to film every second of it. I already let a couple people know where I'll be at, just in case. If I ain't back if I don't call you in a certain time, man, come and get me. I'm going to need some help. My fault, guys. I got to answer this real quick. Always multitasking. Do you ever really get scared? I was scared then. If you notice, when I get nervous and shit starts happening, I start talking a lot just to keep my mind off of what's going on around me. Hopefully I don't hear most of the shit. But for the most part, I just start talking a lot and keep pushing, seeing how far I can push them. You going from the UK? Everything's good, Jen. Who's good, Jeff? She asking about my mom. My mom's good. Yeah, and that she's okay. I'm surprised she's not on here tonight. She probably just watching, just hanging out. And yeah, I've seen it like 4 times already. But anyways, guys, what else is on my? Yeah, I pretty much always do that. But them tracks, man, I definitely want to. I want to get in there and cast one of them because there is some nice tracks. For the most part, they're on the leave, so them are really gonna be hard to get a cast out of. But that one that's in the cave, deep in that, it's a good inch and a half deep into the dirt. So that should make a great cast. Scared silly, thanks, man. Right, it's definitely no woodpecker. Did you take any more peanut butter? No, but I have some to take with me tomorrow. I want to put some in both places. I want to leave some in the cave after I fly that drone, and I want to take some over to Bigfoot Land. I don't know if I'll make it to Bigfoot Land tomorrow, but definitely this weekend. And thanks, Gary Silly. Definitely appreciate that. I'm not taking no banana bread. That's funny though. Or that, what else was it? Pecan pie or some shit. My ex tried to kill me. I ain't never taking that shit into the woods. Sneak up behind you without you knowing all the time. And for the most part, I think they're already there and they just let me walk up. You know what I mean? They set into the rocks and just watch. They're very stealthy, very sneaky. And they'll just let you walk right through them, right past them. I think that's how they get their prey. They end up getting their deer. They'll just let the deer walk right up to them, and it's a done deal. If they get you, they got you. If you get in arm's reach, it just there's no turning back. You're done. Have I ever tried speaking to him? Yeah, and in the last video I was talking to him. I was kind of talking shit because they sound like Morse code at some point. It's like, what are you trying to say, man? I know he's trying to get me out of there, and I was just trying to keep my nerves down. Hey, man, I'm just coming through. I'm friendly. We're all good, man. Just let me go. Don't snatch me up. But they was definitely there. They was all around me. When that one stepped out in the open and just stood there and let me watch, when I said, I just want to pass. That's it. That's all I want to do. Just get through. And it was nuts. It was nuts. Yeah, you're right, Lee. I would be gone already a long, long time ago. I mean, I think for the most part, I think when the 411 takes place, I think if the Bigfoot knows that if he knows that you know that he's there and you look right at him, if you guys get eye contact with each other, I think you're gonna put him in a position to where he has to do something to you to where if you walk through and like glance at him and play like you don't know he's there and keep it moving, he'll just for the most part just let you pass. I think when things happen is when you notice it and he knows that you know that he's there is when things go bad. Try lettuce. He was trying to imitate me. That's crazy. I was just getting caught up on you guys' comments. Start looking up into the trees. For the most part, I do scan the trees, but man, there's just so much going on top of them rocks. There be sounds cracking up there all the way around me. It's just I wish you guys was actually there experiencing what I feel, what I see, what I hear. It's too much. It's too much to take in at one time at some points. I do it too fast. Sometimes you got to keep it moving. You definitely got to keep it moving, man. Will the whole gang get back together again and go back out? Yeah, for the most part, everybody's doing their own thing. They got their own family building up. They're like living their own life pretty much, but we will be back out there. I know you're talking about Ferret, Money Mike. Money Mike's on here watching. Jeff, he just bought his own house, and he's pretty much remodeling that whole thing inside out. So everything, they're pretty much settling in for the winter. Jeff got a baby on the way, due like 3 days before my birthday. They're due March 19th. My birthday's the 23rd, so that'd be a cool birthday present. You be more scared confronting a mountain lion. Yeah, there's some big cats up there. I seen them tracks running around through them caves as well. I definitely got to be careful up there. Right in that. Without a doubt in the house. It's good to see you guys hanging out with us, man. It wouldn't be a Friday Night Live without you. Did Money Mike say something finally? After an hour of being on here? I know. It is hard to hear sometimes out there, especially with that wind blowing, man. That's just a buzzkill and a half. Because I know you can't hear the sounds that's going on, and you can't hear half the shit that I'm saying. What I'm after, I think here in February, January, end of this month, beginning of February, I'm going to get that 360 cam. At the same time, I want to invest in more like accessories for the cam that I have, like a shotgun mic. I want to get one of them. I want to get a bigger lens, like a higher powered lens for it. I'm gonna get some things going here these next couple of months for when spring hits. I'm gonna be ready. I might even invest in one of them, what they call them, ghillie suits. Be out there laying around just waiting. Bigfoot come up and step on my ass. I hear you, Lizette. What is that, Lizette? I hear you. Money Mike finally said something. At that hour of being live. I know I need to quit smoking. Ghillie suit, that's what it is. I'm gonna start looking into that stuff now for when the spring and the summer gets here. I'll be ready for it. Call them Bigfoot suits. Right, they ain't cheap. That's why I want to start getting them now and be ready for it when the spring and summer gets here. But that'd be good to have a ghillie suit. Money Mike. Down to 2 a day. Shit. I wish I could say that. You hear my voice already. And I just been live for a couple minutes. That's sad. I'm trying to quit. That's a lie, but I'm going to quit. That's my plan. I'm gonna work on that next. I gotta quit smoking. Yeah, nobody wants to hit that like button. It's all good, dude. Either way, it's a Friday night live, guys. Either way, we still gonna have fun. That's how you sounded. It's a bigger lie that I'm gonna quit. Now I'm definitely gonna quit smoking cigarettes. I got to, man. That's just taking me down fast. I noticed climbing up that mountain, it was beating me down. These new hiking boots I got, man, they're the best thing. It's like walking on air climbing up over there. They're perfect. You can't stop smoking, but you want to. I know the feeling, man. Try vaping. The vapings, they mess my lungs up even worse. I just want to quit it altogether. I think like on one of these couple days that I'm off, I'm just going to wake up and just not smoke nothing at all. And then the 2 days off, hopefully that should go through the withdrawals. And then I'll be ready to go back to work on that Sunday or whatever, Saturday night. That's just an idea I've been throwing at myself. Try to gum. That's what my plan is. I'm going to get a bunch of candy and just play with that for a while. Right, Faye? That's what I'm saying. Just want to breathe again. That'd be a plus. That shit makes me feel old. I'm gonna definitely work on that. I'm gonna work on a lot. I've been working on so much. I got so much accomplished this year, man. And I got so much more to do. You baked, but still went back to the cigarettes. It seemed like everything I tried to, I keep going back. Something will happen, and then I'll just say, "F it, give me some bugler." I hear you, Renee. I think I can too. It takes 30 days for the nicotine to work out of your body. I hear you, Bigfoot Mama. When I went to boot camp, that's the last time I think I quit. I had to for that there. And it took a while for me to stop craving. But as soon as I got out of boot camp, that's all I wanted. It's like if I can't get it, I'm cool. But if I got access to it, that's all I want. We can all try to quit together, guys. Be like the what is it, 12-step program. It's addiction, man. This shit's bad. You're right. You said that. You said that mouthful, Jack Black. I did a lot of hard things, and that's probably is going to be the hardest. The patch. I'm gonna try something. I just got to get a plan and stick with it. You need a miracle to quit. Yeah, that is weird, Faye. All right, Mr. Willis. I'm not far behind you, man. I'm not far behind you. Probably around 8. I'll be cutting it short. Just for the simple fact, I want to get out there early. It's supposed to snow tonight. I don't know if it's going. It's raining now, so it's probably going to freeze up, and then the snow's going to be over top of that land. I want to get up there. I got 4-wheel drive. I'm going to give it hell. I'm going to get up there. I'm going to get this drone up there. Everything's been on charge for like 2 days now. So the batteries, everything's going to be ready. I'm going to be ready. Damn. You've been smoking for a long time, Miss Lisa. But I'm ready to get out there, man. That's how I've been thinking about that cave. Like, that cave is fascinating. Just the way they got it laid out, the way the twigs are laying around it, like alarm. If you step on it, they'll know you're there. I know what that is. As soon as I seen it, as soon as I was 20 feet from it, I knew what it was. I knew exactly what it was. That's their place. That's their house. They're in there. And right below that is the creek where they're stocking the trout in every year this time of year. So I knew that would be the best spot to check out. I knew there was something to all that. I just had to go in there and see for myself pretty much. And that's what it is. What I thought it was is what it is. I hear you guys over here playing matchmaker in Bigfoot World. I was about 15 when I first started smoking too. Be all right. Hey man, they would already have me if that was the case. But you never gonna know until you go. So I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna keep going until they do grab me. That's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much the outcome. At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, man, that's pretty much the outcome. That your last trip, it's gonna be a bad one. He's 40 years. Time does fly, and that is a long time. Did you ever find out what Indians are? No, I haven't. But over time, there was a few. There was a lot going on here. Pennsylvania is old. There's a lot that went on here over time. Look into the natives. I'll check it out. Man, Turtle Man, he's on to some stuff, ain't he? Have you guys been following him? We need some more people like the Turtle Man, because that dude, he tracks everything and anything. He knows what it was doing, how it was laying. I mean, that dude, I need Turtle Man in my area. Me and the Turtle Man hook up, man. We'll get each other killed, mess around with these woods. I'll take him out to a spot. Hey, track this. We'll be missing for sure. He tracks the shit out of him, man. He's on him. He done tracked him across on that last video he did. He tracked him across like 3 state lines into a place he shouldn't be. I mean, that Turtle Man something else. He's a good dude. He's a good backwoods dude. I like watching him. I like watching the show, the Turtle Man show and the Hunt for Bigfoot. Ever since he seen them two up on that hill, he forgot all about the turtles. He definitely forgot all about them turtles. Right, Miss Lisa, I hear you. I'll probably be doing the same shit. That's good to know, Lee. That's the last one he did. I thought that was funny too. Mess around, come up missing in them backwoods, man. Them Appalachian mountains. You don't know what you're gonna walk in, when you're gonna. It's just you gotta really be careful in them Appalachian mountains. A lot could happen. Mess around, get raped up there. We got high winds and rain, and it started at 4 a.m. Yeah, it's coming, Leanne. That's probably how we're getting it too. It's raining right now, but it's supposed to change over through the night. Hopefully by morning I'll be up there. I'll be up there in the snow. With burgers. I know. Booger Man's gonna get you. That's where that came from. My parents always used to tell me, better be in here by a certain time, Booger Man gonna get you. I always wonder what they were talking about, the Booger Man. Is he picking boogers and put them on you? It's like, who's the Booger Man? Now that I know, it's like, damn, everybody knew. Why is it? It's like one big national secret everybody knows, but nobody talks about it. But they sure will warn the kids. The Booger Man going, you know what I mean? It's weird growing up. I'm trying to stay on top of you guys' comments, man. Hey, Patricia, anytime you want to hit the woods, man, let me know. It ain't really about being brave. I think it's a borderline of being crazy and stupid. And it's a combination of both of those to get you out there and do the stupid shit that I do. The only thing I could do is just there ain't nothing you can do in that situation, Miss Lisa. If one stepped out and grabbed me, he grabbed me for a reason, and it's not to be nice. So you gotta take that shit as it comes, for real, because there's no turning back. Once he grabs you, he's not gonna stop. He's not just picking you up to say what's up. He's picking you up to tear you apart. Play dead. That's not gonna work. They're pretty intelligent creatures. They're not dumb by any means. They got the upper hand on us at all times out there. Play dead. You just making it easy for them. If anything, 3 inches of snow, 30-mile-per-hour winds. We've been getting high winds today too. We're pretty much getting the same weather across the U.S. You have bad hearts, dark hearts. You're right. We just hugged it out. He squeezed the shit out of me. Thanks, Sandra. That means a lot, man. That's why I keep doing what I do. Just don't lay on my belly. I mess around, get poked. You guys got a funny sense of you. I don't. That's why I try talking to them, let them know that I'm friendly. I don't try to show any fear, but they know. They know I'm scared out of my mind, and I'm just wasting time. Hopefully, they don't grab me. That'd be cool, but I don't see it happening. I think the closest I'm gonna get to them is what it's been. I can't say that either because I had some crazy ass close encounters. Especially when me and my ex was walking out by the waterfall that night, and he came up in between us and ran right through us up the other side of the mountain. That freaked me out. I thought he was coming up to grab one of us, but he just wanted through. We was in between him and the way he wanted to go. He warned us. He grunted at us, growled at us, like rumbled. You could feel the rumble in your chest when he warned us. I thought it was a bear at first, and when he came up, and the speed and the wind, you could hear the wind come up, blow right past us. I think I peed a lot on that one. Man, that one freaked me out. But in the Bigfoot land, they definitely know who I am. I mean, they watched my kids grow up from at a young age. I had them up there. They know me pretty well by now. They know me well. I've been up close with them a lot, except for the main alpha dude. He He's all red, and I've ran into him once. I think one time it was me, Jeff, and Mike down in the ravine, and he was up above us cutting across. And I just got a quick glimpse of him. He's solid red. His girl is red too, and they're the only two red ones that's in that tribe. And I've only seen him once. He's very, very, very big. 23, 22-inch track. I mean, that dude, I'd never want to cross him. It's like he don't seem to he don't come around too much. And if he does, he don't let it known. I'm pretty sure he's the alpha. The red one, the big red one, I'm pretty sure is the alpha dude in the Bigfoot land. I don't never want to cross him at all. Just the size intimidates you a lot. He's huge. He's like 5 foot wide, 4.5, 5 foot wide. He's just scary. Just to look at him, your whole body locks up, freezes up. Fred freaked out when he first seen him. I thought Fred was done with the woods after he seen him, but he kept coming too for a while. Fred be coming now if he didn't live so far away. I'm trying to get a plan out here where he gets out here one weekend so we can hit the woods. We'll see how that works out. You know how that goes. I'm gonna have to get off here, guys, soon. My voice is just cracking up too bad. You know how that is. Right? Does that everybody's? I don't know what I think on that one, but you're right. There is more people hitting the woods, starting to do more, see more. It's only a matter of time before something happens, before we have a change in the Bigfoot world. There's definitely a change coming. Yeah, I'm right behind you, Leanne. My voice is just, it ain't gonna let me stay on here too much longer. It's already cracking up too bad. Don't ever show your teeth. I already know. That's the last thing you want to do with any animal out there, with any predator and out there in the forest. Never show your teeth and never turn your back on it. You always want to try to back out away from him. Don't never turn around and walk away from it, from anything. Back away from it. But with that being said, Bigfoot World, I'm going to go ahead in here and get some more coffee. I'm going to pack up the rest of the stuff that I didn't pack up yet and get ready for morning. I'm going to be out there. I'm probably not going to post nothing up through the weekend. I'm probably going to use this weekend for editing and getting caught up on all that. And then I post the videos up Monday through Thursday, Friday night live, and then edit through the weekend type of thing. I'm trying to get on some kind of a schedule. So, guys, just be patient. It's coming. It's definitely going to be coming. I'm going to try to keep them throughout the week and then edit it, like I said, on the weekend. With that being said, guys, thanks for hanging out with another good Friday Night Live. We definitely did have some fun tonight, but stay tuned for these next couple of videos coming up, guys, because they're going to be interesting. I'm going to have the drone out there on top of stuff, looking up stuff. I'm going to be on top of stuff, looking up stuff. So definitely stay tuned for what's coming up next, guys.